Welcome back to the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival.
Yes.
It gets easier and easier every time I say it.
We are Keeler Gardens,
yes,
here with you, telling you about tea.
Yes.
We promised you a tea sort of tutorial.
A tea tutorial tour.
Sure.
Say that 5 times fast.
Let's not. Let's move on.
Okay.
Okay. So when we're talking about tea, the Camellia sinensis plant, okay, that is the true tea. I'm trying to see if my microphone is working. Okay.
Sure, that's what we're doing.
We have these types of tea. These are different pickings, different timing, different places on the plant.
Okay.
Depending on what you choose.
Okay.
So I believe the white tea, and forgive me, I don't have it all memorized yet. The white tea, I believe, is the buds.
I'm going to go with you are correct because that's what the sign right there says.
That's what the sign right there says?
Yeah, white tea, only the bud.
There we go.
Great.
So you can see there's different ways that the teas can be harvested and treated.
Okay.
But these are all the true teas.
Okay.
Okay. So we're going to take a slow pan, look at the pretty flowers.
All right.
All right. If
Now,
anyone
most
has
of these are
questions on these flowers, they're display. I can answer those questions later. Yes.
Dahlias.
Pink or dahlia.
Purple is?
The purple is
Sinetti. No, that's not Sinetti. Don't be silly.
It's either Streptocarpus. No, it's not Streptocarpus. It's Plectranthus, I think.
Okay. Let's come on back up to here then.
Forgive me.
I distracted.
That one, I do know it, but I don't have it off the top of my tongue. So this is how the tea is graded. Okay.
Graded.
So the size.
Okay.
And when it's picked. So if you notice orange Pico, when you see that OP orange Pico, it dictates where the leaf was
these
plucked.
aren't flavors necessarily. This is more like
this will give you a
different. It will give the flavor, but it's this.
It's how it's picked.
Gotcha.
Okay, and then flowery orange Pico, that will also include leaf buds.
Right, which is going to change the flavor in the long run.
And so like for example the Shushang, Lapshang Shushang is the smoked one. They
Right.
use the larger leaves for that.
Oh, so Shushang is not the name of the tea, it's the way
it's
that
the way it's harvested.
Great. Okay. So let's come on
and
over
then
here.
Basically everything comes from the Camellia sinensis plant.
Why don't we start over on this one where it tells us about when we pick the tea?
That's fine. Let's pick the tea first.
Okay.
So plucking, as you can see, you can read here, there's different levels of drying, different levels of picking, and then the important step of steaming. That's the one that, as you can read, allows you to have these different levels, because when you steam it is when you stop it from moving forward to the next level. Okay.
All right. So
because green tea is younger or fresher or cleaner than black tea.
I find it very interesting because with the withering step, it says initial drying stage where leaves are wilted and fermentation begins. I am unfortunately thinking my first thought of withering is like I need to water something, but this is talking the life cycle of that plant is done.
Well, yeah, and they want the leaf to dry. That's part of the process.
All right. Speaking of connecting with nature, super secret squirrel down here.
Oh, super secret squirrel.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. He's in the
there he is.
Woodland Protection Agency. There he goes. Oh, I will have to blur his face later. I hope I remember to do that. All right, now let's go on to the steps of the part 2.
So the rupturing of plant cells, that's obviously the rolling step because that's what the sign says. But I believe what that has to do with is when you rupture the plant cells, you're pulling the water out.
That also makes sense because when you smash a leaf or anything like that, it releases more of the
and the
liquids
oxidation and fermentation, the controlled heat and humidity releases the taste and aroma. For example, plants when they're in bright sun on hot and sunny days are going to offer you a stronger scent than on cool days.
Which is what we're smelling today because it is a hot sunny day here in Florida.
And then again, go back to the sign. There's a firing, drying process, which that is the end process, and that is done in conjunction with, is it black? Is it green?
Oh, right.
They're all treated according to what the end result is supposed to be.
And that's what it's talking about, the sun panner oven, right?
That's part of it, and how long you do it, et cetera, et cetera.
And then we're back to the tea types and everything.
And we'd happily give you more details and more information. I have pages and pages of notes.
And also, keep in mind, keep watching the calendar, as Keeler Gardens will be doing a tea tasting. So make sure that you are following us here on Facebook. It will show up in that events section. And also, if you're on our email list, that is probably the best way to
And here's another one of those specific flavors. Again, we've they've tried to collect a descriptive nature in the teacup.
Yep.
This one is going to be an obvious flavor. Many people know chai. And
so if you'd like more on the chai spiced apple, let us know in the comments and we can do a little video on that. We may actually be going on the tea tour again this year, one of the future days, so we will have even more information and we can ask specific questions if you have any.
We'll leave
Please
this
let
list.
us know
We'll leave this list, but very quickly, lemon ginger. We talked about that one, and honey and vanilla. There's also peppermint cheer, Lady Grey, Earl Grey with lavender, which is lovely, summer berry green, an exotic mango and ginger, a green pomegranate, raspberry and strawberry, the chai spiced here that we just showed you, a cold peach, and 2 wellness types, lime and ginger and turmeric. So if any of those sound interesting, leave in the comments and we'll come back and we'll do a little video for you. But we'll also put this list in the comments for you too.
Right.
Thanks for joining us.
And there's something really cool about ending with Alice in Wonderland in the
Yes.
background, because we're all a little
At the
bit
tea
mad
party.
here at Keeler
Yes.
Gardens. All right,
Have a great
connect
day,
with
everyone.
nature.